right, did China blink? Probably too early to say that, but the country is indicating now it is open to buying nearly $70 billion worth of U.S. agricultural products, we are told. This in response to the United States threatening tariffs and the like. Of course, the markets have not responded one way or the other. This may be a sign that they're not quite aware of this or they're doubtful about this. Let's go to Spieckerman Media President Lee Spieckerman. Following all of this, what do you think's going on here? Because if it were truly, that's a significant development. It's not chump change, but obviously the markets are detecting maybe not what it seems.
Well, I don't know if the markets are reacting to that, but if you take that $70 billion, China says they're going to buy additional imports from the United States. Why don't they put a 3 in front of that? $372 billion, because that is about what our goods trade deficit is with China. It's an outrage. It's a national economic emergency. I think the president should declare our trade deficit situation a national economic emergency. That would give him all of the license that he needs to impose whatever tariffs are necessary. We have got to get that yawning trade gap down. It is a catastrophe for our economy. If we had a reasonable tariff regime, a 15% tariff on all imported goods, that would encourage more domestic savings, more investment, and of course more buying American, which we need. Our nearly $800 billion goods trade deficit is costing us 3.5 to 4 million jobs a year, and our workers being undercut from foreign imports and from offshoring of plants owned by Americans has caused a downward wage vortex in this country. That's why middle-class incomes have not improved. They've stagnated or actually gone down in real terms over the past 20 years. And that's why President Trump was elected in large measure.
The problem in this country is either for some of the reasons you outlined, Lee, we don't make as much stuff now, so we're a nation of consumers rather than creators, and that is our fault.
Well, and you know what? That doesn't work. First of all, Neil, these foreign auto companies and many foreign companies build a plethora of products in this country, high-tech products, automobiles, even robots. Funak, the Japanese robotics company, builds robots here in the United States. That's a total myth that we can't build it in the U.S. The trouble is that we have terrible trade deals, and we have encouraged our trading partners to take advantage of us to basically put their entire country on sale and exploit our market. And yes, we can build things if we have the right policies in place, but we cannot continue to operate this way with an $800 billion goods trade deficit. You know where that money comes from, Neil? We have to either borrow it or we have to forego domestic investment to come up with that $800 billion. That's very bad for our economy.